The Notre-Dame Cathedral in Paris, France, is one of the most iconic symbols of French Gothic architecture and a treasure trove of cultural, religious, and historical significance. Here's a comprehensive look at its history and the present status. Construction and early history, 12th to 14th century, initiation. Construction began in 1163 under Bishop Maurice de Sully during the reign of King Louis VII. It was built on the site of earlier Christian basilicas and a Roman temple. Completion. The main structure was largely completed by 1250, though additional modifications continued into the 14th century. Architectural features, Gothic style. Notre-Dame is a masterpiece of French Gothic architecture with innovations like ribbed vaults, flying buttresses, and large rose windows. Facade and towers. The west facade, completed in the early 13th century, features intricate carvings and twin towers. Interior. The soaring nave and magnificent stained glass windows are testaments to medieval craftsmanship. Medieval and Renaissance significance. Notre-Dame served as a center of religious and cultural life, hosting important ceremonies such as royal coronations and papal visits. In 1431, Henry VI of England was crowned King of France here during the 100 Years' War. Over time, Renaissance tastes led to some modifications and the addition of new elements. Decline and restoration, 18th to 19th century, French Revolution. During the late 18th century, the cathedral suffered significant damage. Many religious artifacts were destroyed, and it was repurposed as a temple of reason. Victor Hugo's revival. In the 19th century, Victor Hugo's novel The Hunchback of Notre-Dame, 1831, brought attention to the cathedral's plight, sparking interest in its restoration. Restoration by Viollet-le-Duc. Architect Eugene Viollet-le-Duc led a major restoration project from 1844 to 1864, adding elements like the now iconic spire and gargoyles. Modern history, 20th to 21st century, World Wars. The cathedral survived both world wars with minimal damage. Popularity. By the mid-20th century, Notre-Dame had become one of the most visited monuments in Europe. Major events: the coronation of Napoleon Bonaparte in 1804, Liberation Mass in 1944 celebrating Paris's liberation from Nazi occupation, funerals of prominent figures like Charles de Gaulle and François Mitterrand. The 2019 fire incident. On April 15, 2019, a devastating fire broke out, causing the spire and much of the roof to collapse. Cause: investigations suggested an accidental electrical short circuit or negligence during renovation work. Damage: the wooden roof, known as the forest, was destroyed. The interior suffered water and smoke damage, though many treasures, including the crown of thorns, were saved. The structure remained standing thanks to its resilient stone construction. Restoration and future, 2019-present, global response. Donations poured in from around the world, raising nearly €1 billion for restoration. Timeline: French President Emmanuel Macron pledged to restore the cathedral by 2024, coinciding with the Paris Olympics. Challenges: reconstructing the spire using traditional materials and techniques, preserving medieval stonework and stabilizing the remaining structure. Current status: as of 2024, the exterior is largely restored, and efforts continue to replicate the roof and interior elements faithfully. A reopening ceremony is planned to mark its return as a religious and cultural hub. Cultural and symbolic importance. Religious role. As a functioning cathedral, it continues to serve as the seat of the Archbishop of Paris, tourist attraction. Before the fire, Notre-Dame attracted over 13 million visitors annually, making it one of the most visited monuments in Europe. Symbol of resilience. The fire and subsequent restoration efforts have further solidified its status as a symbol of French heritage and global cultural endurance. Notre-Dame's story is a testament to the enduring power of art, architecture, and human spirit in preserving historical treasures for future generations.